Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Philly Ryan of MUTtips. I am so happy to be in front of you guys again. Take a look at my team: Marvin Harrison, Donovan McNabb, Mel Blount, going up against Herman Moore, DeMarco Murray, and Robert Quinn, shown as my opponent's best players. This game is a salary cap ranked game. You guys know I love salary cap ranked, but as the thumbnail says, what's up with all this flip flopping and shit? And the reason why I'm saying that, you'll see when I actually get on defense. But my opponent, right out the bat, hits me with a nice play, but my old man user skills took me out of position, and he was able to get all the way down the field. But that's cool. We're not going to complain about that. As you can see, we're going to start getting. I like to figure my opponent out, try to see which side he likes to go to or what type of routes they like to run. And what I wind up doing is, for instance, here you see I actually get close to making that play there with my Jalen Ramsey. That's a great card. If you guys haven't had the opportunity to get it yet, I highly recommend it. And I make the interception right there with one of my linebackers. But take a look at this. You see how his team is just flipping across the field as we go to the line of scrimmage? As you'll see, he gets crazy pressure when he does that. And I immediately recognize something's going on and try to switch to a pass play to hit him up top with it. I can't go up top. It just took Cook right on the quick, the quick out route. But he continued to do this. And as you see, I call curl flats right here, and I should have called something different. But he kept getting pressure. And what's basically going on at the punt right there is, as he flips the play, if I hike the ball in, while he's doing that or while my opponent is doing that, sometimes he'll get 10 men in the box. And it just overloads the line and people just start coming through. But the crazy thing about it is, for some reason, Madden still allows him to play good defensive coverage on it. Now, I blew an assignment there and gave up this big touchdown, but I'm not really worried about that. Again, the focus of this particular video is to talk about this quick flip that your opponents may do on defense. And, the majority of people are running this Tampa 2, so it's going to automatically cover those quick flats. They get like a quick extra boost. If you hike the ball and try to throw it to the flats, the man is shoot right out. But my opponent decided on the second possession, he's not going to come out right away in there, but he does it on the very next play. This time, however, I'm not in a pass route, but this is a run, and you can see I can't even get to the outside with the run. It's kind of crazy. So I'm just dinking and dunking until I get an opportunity to try to go up top on him. And again, let's watch him flip right here as he does it right there. Everybody's running across. I hit my ghost of Madden pass, Marvin Harrison, for the quick, easy touchdown. So now we're knotted up 7-7. But essentially what I'm doing here is I'm trying to figure out, how am I actually going to attack this? Why is he doing this? Is it for the pressure? I know back in the day we used to run a shake blitz, which is just moving our guys side to side because the game will give you animation boost if you're moving when the ball is snapped. Kind of like what they do when you're blocking punts, blocking kicks. All right, or even when the type of boost that guys get when they're bringing corners from the edge, and they're just a little further out, and the offensive lineman can't account for it. But that's what was going on in this game, and it got kind of, irritating. But that's the benefit. That's the reason why I play the games. That's the reason why I try to bring this stuff forward to you guys, so that you guys will see what other opponents are doing, and hopefully it can save you when you run up against it. Let me deal with it, and then you go ahead and benefit from the knowledge that I'll share with you guys when you're checking out this stream. And I apologize, I didn't even say this yet, but we're like 4 minutes in. I need you guys to make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that thumbs up button. And just leave comments underneath letting me know, how would you deal with this? On top of that, have you ran into anybody who does stuff like this? Because it can be quite frustrating when you're facing it and you're seeing these people flip their defense and you're trying to get your men to the line, and for some reason EA won't let your men move any faster. Even if you're mashing the A button constantly, they won't let them move any faster, and you can't take advantage of the guy having no corners over top of your outside receivers. And that's crazy that you can't do that, because essentially if a defense is walking or flipping plays and you're sending corners to separate sides of the field like they're doing now, that should be a quick game for you every single time. So EA, if you guys are watching this as well, I need you guys to fix this. If guys do this, you need to allow us to be able to get our offense up to the line of scrimmage fast enough that we can quick hike them and bomb them downfield. That way, you can stop people from doing this crap. And if you want to do it, fine, you can do it, but you'll just get beat doing it, just like you would in real football. We shouldn't allow them to get away with this type of gimmick I'm not even going to say it's not designed for that, but it just shouldn't be in there. And I wanted to put it in the forefront. And as you can see, I touch pass, a lob pass. And again, as he's moving his defense around, he still gets the benefit of having great coverage, even though he's moving his men all over the field right before the snap and the corners aren't covering the receivers. So we have to do something about that. And enough people see this, enough people hit the like button, that thumbs up button, that'll send it out to Twitter. And then we'll be able to get, some conversation going on with it. And real quick, guys, we're a couple days away. Again, you can see, I'm just letting you see it now. You guys can see it. Why won't they let me snap the ball faster than this? I get stuck waiting for my man to get up to the line of scrimmage and then drop back in the animation when this guy can flip a play and benefit from having 10 men in a box and still have good coverage on the outside. That's pathetic. That shouldn't happen. And I'm not one of those guys who will continuously complain, but in this video, you will hear me continuously complain because it happened all game long. And I really believe that EA can, and even if they can't do it this year, but at least we can start getting it on the table so that people can see, so that you guys can see that this is a gimmick that shouldn't actually be beneficial. It's I don't even want to call it a glitch, but it's essentially a glitch. If me on offense, if I can't snap the ball while they send players across the screen and my men just have to walk 5 feet to get to the line of scrimmage, but his men got to run 50, I ain't going to say that, 25 yards to get to each opposite side, to each number, and they can do that within the time that I'm snapping the ball, that's crazy. That's physically impossible. Like, physics is mathematically and physically impossible for a person to cover 25 yards in the same time that I'm only walking, let's say 10 feet, which is basically 3.5 yards. All right, so my man is walking 3.5 yards to get to the line of scrimmage, but his man has to run 25 yards. And you're saying physically it's possible to cover 25 yards faster than a person can walk 10 feet. 25 yards. That's ridiculous. I just don't believe it. So that's essentially this video. I wanted you guys to be aware of this so that you guys can have some type of knowledge of it before you run into it online. And again, 25 yards is 75 feet. Each yard is 3 feet. So it takes the computer's allowed to move, or your opponent can move 75 feet within the time that you move 10 feet. Seriously, now, come on, let's fix that. We got to fix that. But again, I beat him here. He decided he couldn't take no more, so he wanted to quit out. But it is what it is. But the benefit of this is running up against someone who does this so that I can share it with you guys. All right, everybody, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment underneath, and make sure you take a look at our social media, our MUTtips site, and my Philly Ron Twitter. Peace.